Season 13 of Bob's Burgers is absolute trash. I mean, we have 2 episodes in the season that are exactly the same. One episode goes against a whole character. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched Season 13. So this one episode of Season 13 is where Linda says, oh, hey, let's go camping. Let's go out on to a cabin near a lake, blah, blah, blah. She wants to spend some family time together for a weekend, right? So she says, no TV, and the kids are freaking out. They're like, what, no TV? And I'm freaking out. I'm like, didn't she say she would never say no TV and that it was her favorite child? I mean, come on, man. Like, she literally defecated, pooped her pants in one episode. What was it, 2 seasons back? And now you're going back on her word? Okay, who the fuck is the writer for this show? So, anywho, so she does that. Though the whole episode, and it's completely boring. The animators didn't feel like animating anything, apparently, because the entire family is trapped in the cabin by a swarm of bugs. Yes, you heard me right. They're literally just kept in one place the whole episode. It was stupid, boring, and I hated it. Next episode that's kind of like that is a mini golf Thanksgiving episode, and you're thinking, oh, it can't possibly be that bad. Oh, no, it is that bad, because they're the mini golf the entire time. The whole family is bickering, and I hated it. I was like, okay, look, all the other Thanksgiving episodes were amazing, okay? Even the one with Teddy in it wasn't that bad, guys. We had a running of the turkeys one year. We had Bob having a Heritage Farm turkey, a very prestigious turkey, and he went absolutely crazy about it, forgetting his family in the process. And then we had them helping Teddy with his Thanksgiving, and now we have mini golf, but the whole episode is the kids trying to hide something that they broke. And by kids, I mean Louise and Jean. Not Tina. Tina was like, I'm out. That's on you, because I know you're going to break something, and I'm out. I'm a teenager, and I'm sick of you guys ruining everything for me. And that's basically what the whole show is now. It's some people... them bickering over something small, minor, and stupid, and then them all being like, but family at the end. It's a formula that doesn't work because of how boring it is. Don't even get me started on the season 13 episode where Louise is actually concerned about a job in the future. She's freaking 9! That's usually what her go-to phrase is, like, I don't have any advice. I'm 9. Like, I don't know if they're trying to age her up or they're trying to get her to be relatable. No kid in their right mind is worried about a job at the age of 9, okay? No kid. Especially not Louise, okay? Not her. Are you kidding me? She's the last one to care about that, okay? Because she in previous episodes, she acts like she knows how the world works. She's in that one camping episode where her and the entire family, and there's been quite a few camping episodes, but this particular one is where the parents get lost because they get washed away by the river, and so Louise helps Tina and Jean survive, and she's like, yeah, I'm a survivalist. You don't know what happens at the post office. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, her whole character is knowing stuff that her brother and sister doesn't. And, like, she woke the hell up. Like come on. Or about Tina not being part of the Thunder Girls or burning her sash or something. Anyway, yeah, she wanted her to throw the sash in the fire, and she was like, no. Anyway. So, you see how much fun those episodes were? I went on a tangent just then. A natural tangent where I was like, yo, those episodes were funny. These episodes in season 13 are not funny. They are not fun. There's nothing memorable about them. They're all just boring and bland. And it's frustrating because I genuinely like this show. Like, their earlier seasons, great. I really don't have any complaints except for that one episode where Aunt Gail kind of went too far, and I was like, eee. When she tried to take advantage of a drugged up Bob from the dentist's office, and I was like, this is disturbing, but at least it was entertaining. It was disturbing, but it was entertaining. They pushed the envelope back then. Catch them doing that stuff now? No. Instead, we have Louise being concerned about her career, and Jean and Bob doing something with VR, and I'm just like, I can't do this. It's not even funny, you know. Come on, we had a whole Bobster Fest episode. Like, that episode is hilarious. Like, it's so funny because Bob's all, no Lobster Fest. It's just funny, you know. He's like against fun. And then he turns into the cool guy for a night, and he's like, yeah. But anyway, like, you see, those episodes were genuinely fun. Season 13 is not fun, and they go against the characters, and it's been bugging me. So I finally made this video, and I'm using my own fan art for it, and YouTube can come try to strike me down, YouTube, because I don't give a fuck. Also, I am cussing purposely in this because YouTube loves to put things slap for kids on anything that has to do with animation. So if that makes you uncomfortable, there's, you know, just take it up with YouTube because they're the ones who started this. They're the ones who started this, and I'm sick of them because their advertisements are not safe for kids, but they claim that they're safe for kids when it comes to animation. Yeah, I believe you. Sure. Anywho, so, season 13, absolute garbage. I hate it. There has not been one episode in season 13 where I'm like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like, okay, maybe that episode where the fish odors do that whole play, but even then, I was like, ugh, like, did I really need to know more about them? Like, they use them in such odd ways, you know what I mean? Like, if anything, I would rather see the LARPers back from the episode where they went to Winthorpe Manor, where Linda was a contest winner. Like, I'd rather see some of those characters again. They were actually very interesting to see. I'm like, oh, okay. You know? What was his freaking name? I forgot his name, but he was like, what was his... I can't even remember the LARP name he had. The Underbutler, was this William the Underbutler? I think it was, but I don't know what his real name was in the thing. Well, you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather see some of those characters again than to see, you know, a few of the reoccurring characters again. Like, they used the right amount. Sometimes they don't use Teddy in the right amount. I'm like, okay, I've had enough of Teddy. Like, please, like that whole episode of Bob and Teddy going on that what was it, that journey where Bob was like, hey, help me pick up this sink, and he was getting annoyed with Teddy. Like, that whole episode, unnecessary. I felt annoyed for both of them. I was like, you need to quit being an asshole, Bob, and you, Teddy, could probably stand not to talk for 5 minutes, you know? Like, please put the radio on. Like, I don't care, sing along to something. Like, they could have made that trip not been so full of animosity. It was kind of frustrating to watch. Like, that episode is frustrating for me to watch. Just like the episode where they help, what's her face? Helping me out. I'm trying. Jesus, I know the name. I do. Hold on. Okay. Nat. Her name is Natalie. They call her Nat. Yes. The limo driver. The pink limo driver. That whole episode where they help Nat return a snake to her significant other, her girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. It's like they helped her return a snake. Like, at least that episode was somewhat entertaining, but it still felt kind of like not one of their best episodes. Like, I still remember it. I wouldn't watch it again though, but it was memorable, you know? But I mean, it's just like, it feels like they're running out of plot ideas. Like, they've completely run out. Like, they've used Tina to the max, they've used Jean to the max, they've used Louise to the max, and they're running out of things to do. See, now, sometimes they use Millie in an interesting way, like that, what is it, Princess Pixie Promenade? Like, when they used her for that episode, it was actually kind of entertaining. I was like, okay, this is not how I thought this episode was gonna go. Like, they mentioned her just briefly in the beginning. It's like, oh, I finally got the Sluggive card, Louise says. They're like, from Millie. And then then she's like, oh, crap, I knew there was a catch to that card. Like, it was entertaining. You're like, oh, wow, so this is where the episode's going. And Louise learns a lesson at the end. Not everyone has to like the same things. Like, is that so bad? It wasn't super heavy-handed, but it was kind of heavy-handed, because Tina, of course, is kind of like the exposition stump spill, whatever you want to call it. But it was still a memorable episode. Like, I like watching that episode because it was actually entertaining. You saw these kids being led astray, but not really. I mean, but led astray by Louise and Millie that just follows her along, you know? It was entertaining. But season 13 has not been entertaining. It's been a disappointment. I mean, Thanksgiving episodes should not be a disappointment, but damn, did they disappoint me. They did. They